Hey fam, so this video is in a series of videos of prerequisites I took to get into the nursing program at Miami Dade College. It's very specific to the school, but you're going to want to pay attention because there are a lot of tips and tricks that you're going to learn that could be useful to you at your school. So at Miami Dade, we have to take Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. In my last video, I discussed AMP 1, and in this video, I'm going to discuss AMP 2. And you'll wonder, why do I have separate videos for Anatomy and Physiology? Well, at my school, they break down the different parts of the body, the different systems of the body into 2 separate courses. And AMP 1, to me, was a lot easier than AMP 2. AMP2 had a lot of basically everything that's in your stomach, large and small intestine, the pancreas, the liver. They had the digestive system, which included the mouth and the throat, and you had to learn like a lot about the face and the reproductive system, the urinary system. And the reason why I found Anatomy 2 to be more difficult was because all of these systems were a lot more intricate than what I learned in AMP 1. So I decided to take this class fully online. Because we were in the middle of COVID, I was like, well, classes are online anyways, and I've taken online in the past. I can take an online course. Well, I'm really grateful that I went this route because I was in the throes of pregnancy. I went from first trimester to second trimester, and I wasn't doing so hot physically. My body was like not okay with everything that was going on. I was really fatigued. And I actually came to I had a come to Jesus moment in the middle of Anatomy and Physiology too. One thing about Miami Dade is when you're going to the nursing program, for these science classes, you cannot get a DF or withdraw from more than 2 classes. And many years ago, I withdrew from Anatomy and Physiology 1 many years ago, probably like 10 years ago. So I had no choice but to pass every single science class that I had taken. And so there was a point in the after midterms but before finals that I said to myself, I might just have to go to Broward College because I don't know if I can pass this class anymore. I got the equivalent of like D's on the midterms, and at that point I had done barely any homework. And the only grades were the midterm, the final, and the homework. So once I got to a point where I was like, no, I'm gonna fight for this. I can do it. I calculated the grades and I realized if I get a C on the finals and I do all of the homework, but like really do it, like get hundreds on all of the homework, I can pass the class with C's. So if you feel you may be in this type of situation where you really need homework to boost your grade because you think you may not be able to withstand the rigors of such a difficult class, I highly recommend doing something. Make sure you go online, check Rate My Professor, and see if that class is going to have homework, if that professor offers homework. The homework saved me. In the course of like maybe 8 days, I did probably 4 months worth of homework. And I did hundreds on everything. I was diligent day to night. I lived and breathed homework. And I studied my butt off to get those C's on those finals so that I would pass the class with C's. And I most certainly did. So I would say for those of you who are in a situation where you know at this point, I'm not really striving for an A, I just want to pass, get a jump on the homework from the beginning. Don't wait like I did till the end and have to live and breathe homework for an entire week. Do 2 modules a day and you'll be done, in 2 months. And make sure you keep up with the work. Study gradually. Study a little bit every single day for your midterm. Study a little every single day for your finals, and you're going to get A's in those classes. Let me tell you something. Anatomy and Physiology, the anatomy part is all rote memorization. You need to memorize the pancreas and the liver and the stomach and and the digestive system and the reproductive system. You know, some of you ladies, those of us who've had babies, the reproductive system is going to click for you, because you're going to realize, like, and if you were like me and you researched everything there was to know about your pregnancy, the reproductive system is going to click for you. But you're still going to have to memorize when it comes to the parts of the reproductive system. There's no way around it. You just have to take your time and memorize. You can create flashcards. I don't understand flashcards. I don't use them. I don't understand them. So I like pictures. I like getting diagrams and blanking out the answers on the diagram, and then making many copies and then filling it in as I know it. And that's how I study for, you know, things that I have to memorize, is just constantly filling in those diagrams. I guess I'm a tactile / a visual type person. So that's anatomy and physiology too. It's the same tips I have from one, just keep up with the work. Keep up with the work. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.